Hey!
Goodness, y'all good. Y'all good. Hey, everybody. Welcome to
Story time. Story time. Story time.
What's up? I'm your girl, Bonnie. How you doing? So good to see you. So good to be back on a Monday evening.
Yes.
Listen, this woman right here, my daddy call her Dr. Norwood, but what I like to call her, yes, you are. But what I like to call her is none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. That's right, y'all. I no longer do it for myself. I am community minded, okay? That was for you and you over there. It is the bump for me. We got a whole new book, so guess what? No recap, okay? I know y'all excited, huh? It's still in Psalms, though. It's still in Psalms. So listen, Psalms 37, it says, Fret not yourself because of evildoers, neither be envious against the worker of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in Yahuwah and do good. So shall you dwell in the land, and truly you shall be fed. Delight yourself also in Yahuwah, and he shall give you the desire of your heart. Commit your way unto Yahuwah. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth your righteousness as the light, and your judgment as the noonday. Rest in Yahuwah and wait patiently for him. Fret not yourself because of him who prospers in his way, because of the man who brings wicked devices to pass. Cease for anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself in any wise to do evil. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahuwah, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, you shall diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Hallelujah. Listen, this was a whole accident as far as the scripture, but everything is intentional.
Yeah.
But I received every bit of that scripture.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. And that was Psalms 37, 1 through 11. All right, y'all. So like I mentioned in the beginning, we got a whole new book. So no recap. We are bringing, if you have the St0ry, y'all should be excited. So we bought this book by St0ry.net, but what we didn't do is pay full price for it. No. What we did is use our Storytime discount. So you make sure you use your Storytime discount. And remember, the O in the word story is actually a 0. And the E in the word time is actually a 3, as we're going back to the covenant. All right. So we are in this book today. It is your St0ry, and we're reading the book of Tobit. What's his name? What's his Hebrew name?
Tobiyahu.
Tobiyahu.
Give the brother his name.
We're giving him his Hebrew. I'm calling him Toby. Vivi. No, Vivi is a little.
No.
Toby, there he is. All right. So the St0ry has different pages, so I'm not going to say what page it is because like Dad has.
Yeah, his be something different.
And I'm in 950. No, I'm not. That was a lie on accident. Didn't do it on purpose.
You just passed it.
Oh, wow. 940. All right. So, you guys, are you excited? I have never heard of Tobiyahu or Tobit. So, I'm really excited to learn about who he is and how he's connected to us.
Yeah, I've never heard this one either.
I know there's a young lady named Linda.
Yeah.
Don't be spoiling nothing. All right.
Yeah. Linda, you on silence.
Right. All right, ready? Let's get into it. The St0ry of the words of Tobit, or Tobiyahu, I'll use this Hebrew name because it's easy to say. Tobiyahu, son of Tobiel, the son of Ananiel, the son of Aduel, the son of Gaviel, of the seed of Akael, the tribe of Naphtali. Oh, that was mine.
Girl, you said that real good. It just flowed. Girl.
Like that? Thank you. So proud of myself. Okay, Yada says, good to see you, Yada. He said, that's a good read. Okay, we're about to get into it then. Who in the time of, who is this? Enemessar, king of Ashur. I was thinking, I don't know why my mind said Nebuchadnezzar, and it's not at all. So that's why my mind be playing tricks on me. It's Enemessar, king of Ashur, was led captive out of this bee, which is at the right hand of that city, which is called properly Naphtali in Galilee above Asher. I, Toviyahu, have walked all the days of my life in the ways of truth and justice, and I did many alms deeds to my brethren and my nation, who came with me to Nineveh, into the land of Asher. And when I was in my own country, in the land of Israel, being but young, all the tribe of Naphtali, my family, my father, fell from the house of Jerusalem, which was chosen out of all the tribes of Israel, that all the tribes should sacrifice there, where the temple of the habitation of El Elyon was consecrated and built for all ages. Now, all the tribes which together revolted, and the house of my father Naphtali sacrificed unto the heifer Baal.
So basically, he's telling us what happened, why they went captive, because when the 10 tribes split, their king set up an idol right away.
Oh, wow.
And they never had any good kings after that. Never.
Oh, wow.
So he's saying he's from that tribe, but it sounds like he's distinguishing himself.
Absolutely.
From, like, we know all this about us. So I always figured it was a few good ones up in there.
So it's a few good ones.
But
Linda said, ooh wee. Hear your brother, your cousin James, okay? All right. But I alone went often to Jerusalem at the feast, as it was ordained unto all the people of Israel by an everlasting decree, having the first fruits and the tenths of the increase, with that which was first shorn. Thank you. And them gave I at the altar to the priests, the children of Aaron.
So he said, while my family was
given to
Baal,
Baal,
I went to Jerusalem where I was supposed to go.
So he is distinguishing himself.
He said they was doing that. I personally wasn't. I just went where I was supposed to go.
Absolutely. They went left. I went right. All right. The first 10th part of all increase I gave to the sons of Aaron, who ministered at Jerusalem, and other 10th part I sold away and went and spent it every year at Jerusalem. And the third I gave unto them to whom it was meet, as Deborah my father's mother had commanded me, because I was left an orphan by my father. And
also, he was raised by his grandmother, Deborah.
Deborah. Wow, didn't know that.
So his grandmother taught him to do, you gonna do the right thing.
Yeah.
That do.
Right.
Wasn't she the judge?
No, not Deborah?
Yeah, I think this was later. I think, it has to be, because they have kings.
Yeah.
Oh.
You did Deborah. Yeah.
If it is, she would be an older grandmother.
She is an older grandmother.
So we should look and see if because I know where it is in Judges, so I'll look right quick while you read and see if she was from Naphtali, and then it's quite possible that's his grandmother.
Wow. Yeah. If that is, he's got a dope grandmother.
Yeah.
His grandmother, Deborah, was fire.
She didn't play.
She did not play. All right, while she's looking it up, I'm going to read. Verse 9. Furthermore, when I was come to the age of a man, I married Channa of my own kindred, and of her I begat Tobiyahu. Oh, this is Tobiyahu. Tobit father speaking.
Oh, that's Tobit's name, Tobiyahu. His daddy's name is Tobiyael.
So his dad is telling the story because he said, I married Channa of my own kindred, and of her I begot Tobit.
Oh, okay. So
so this is daddy talking.
Also, maybe Deborah, it could be his mama. We gonna find out.
Well, Channa is his mama.
Okay, then. Oh, that's right. Deborah is the grandmama. Okay.
Okay, so now I'm just trying to find out. I just found out who was telling the story. So it looks like his Tobit father is telling us what's going on. So I'll let you know when the narrators change. All right, verse 10. And when we were carried away captive to Nineveh, all my brethren and those that were of my kindred did eat of the bread of the other nations. But I kept myself from eating, because I remembered Elohim with all my heart. And El Elyon gave me grace and favor before in the Messer, so that I was his purveyor. Hey, I can't say that to you, girl, so never mind. I just need to know what that is, okay?
What verse?
Purveyor, I'm on verse 13, the end.
Or purveyor.
Thank you. What is that? I know, a person who sells and deals in particular goods.
Okay, because I was going to say it's two different kinds. It's that kind, and it's one that pervades the land. That purveyor looks at the land. I think that's what it's called. But that's
a person who
right
sells or deals in particular goods, purveyor. You're welcome, girl. I needed that too. All right. And I went into Madai and left in trust with Gavael, the brother of Gavriyahu, at Rages, a city of Madai, 10 talents of silver. Now when Enemeser was dead, Kanchir, listen, his name looking like a whole cancer, okay? Kanchiri, I'm not sure how to spell it, but I'm not sure how to pronounce this. But the name is spelled Cancheriv. You're welcome. All right. His son reigned in his stead, whose estate was troubled, that I could not go into Madai. And in the time of Enemeser, I gave many alms to my brethren, and gave my bread to the hungry, and my clothes to the naked. And if I saw any of my nation dead, or cast about the walls of Nineveh, I buried him. And if the king of Kencheriv had slain any when he was come and fled from Yehuda, I buried them privately. For in his wrath he killed many, but the bodies were not found, when they were sought for a king, of the king. And when one of the inhabitants of Nineveh went and complained of me to the king, that I buried them, I hid myself, understanding that I was sought for to put to death. Wow. I withdrew myself for fear. Then all my goods were forcibly taken away. Neither was there anything left me. Neither was there anything left me, beside my woman Chenna and my son Tobit, or Tobiyahu. And there passed not 55 days before two of his sons killed him, and they fled into the mountains of Ararat. And Esarchadon, his son, reigned in his stead, who appointed over his father's account and over all his affairs. Achiachorus, my brother, and Nael's son, and Achirachorus entreated for me. I returned to Nineveh. Now Achirachorus, he almost getting the name of a chimichurri, okay? Chimichurri sauce. He this close, he keep playing me. Okay. Was cupbearer and keeper of the signet, and steward and overseer of the accounts. And Ekar Chadon appointed him next unto him, and he was my brother's son. So his nephew was next.
Okay. So it don't really say what tribe she from, but when she called Baruch, but she called Baruch to go to the children of Naphtali and Zebulun. So it's possible that she's right there close. Yeah. So we can't be dogmatic, but
yeah, it's maybe a possibility.
Yeah.
That
it's the same Deborah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Chapter 2. So basically, Tobit dad was under this king, and the king he had gained favor in the king's sight, and so he put him over where he can exchange goods with different nations.
Mm-hmm.
But when he starts seeing like some of his people slain, they were just out there, and so he buried them privately because he knew that what he was doing was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can cost his life.
Oh,
and then people around us start complaining that he was burying the Hebrews, and so he hid, and they took everything from him. Only thing they left him was his wife and kid. So that's what we are. But that's how it is. That's how it is.
That's how it is.
They will take everything from you.
Mm-hmm. We can do everything for any other nation except for ourselves.
How dare you bury your own?
Yeah.
Chapter 2. Shalom, Brother James. Now, when I was come home again, and he was sent. So someone, because he was hiding, and someone else sent for him.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he came back to Nineveh. And I think it was his Achiacharis.
Yeah.
He was the one that sent for him, and he came back.
Okay.
All right. So chapter 2. Now when I was come home again, and my woman Channa was restored unto me with my son Tobiyahu in the feast of Pentecost.
Shavuot.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah.
Pentecost.
That's same as Tabernacle, Feast of Tabernacles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is the holy feast of the 7 weeks. There was a good dinner prepared for me.
Maybe not. Don't quote me on that. Because now that I think of it, it's Pentecost.
Yes,
it's
Pentecost.
the same as Pentecost because it's the weeks. But it's not the. Don't think of Pentecost, the coming of the Ruach, because that ain't happened yet. But it's still that feast. That's still a feast. It's called Feast of Weeks.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my mind kind of went there. I'm glad you said that. Which is the holy feast of the 7 weeks. There was a good dinner prepared me, in the which I sat down to eat. And when I saw abundance of meat, I said to my son, go and bring what poor man soever you shall find out of our brethren, who is mindful of Yahuwah. And lo, I tarry for you. But he came again and said, Father, one of our nation is strangled and is cast out in the marketplace. Then before I had tasted of any meat, I started up and took him up into a room until the going down of the sun. Then I returned and washed myself and ate my meat in heaviness, remembering that prophecy of Amos, as he said, your feast shall be turned into mourning, and all your mirth into lamentation.
So he said, I sat down to eat the big meal of Pentecost, and who's that came in? Was it his son?
That was his son.
That said one of ours is laying in the street, so he had to go get him. It looks like he put him in a room till the night fell so he could bury him. Said, it was about to be happy, but.
Therefore I wept, and after the going down of the sun, I went and made a grave and buried him. He sure did. Mm-hmm. Wow. But my neighbors mocked me and said, this man is not yet afraid to be put to death for this matter, who fled away, and yet, lo, he buries the dead again. First off, sir, mind your business.
Right. What objection could you possibly have? Well, just leave him in the street and let him stink.
That's what they want. These folks is nosy, okay? They nosy then, they nosy now. All right. The same night also I returned from the burial and slept by the wall of my courtyard, being polluted, and my face was uncovered. And I knew not that there were sparrows in the wall. And my eyes being open, the sparrows muted worm dug into my eyes.
That's poop. That's sparrow. Is it a sparrow?
Wait a minute.
So he's laying against the wall. You know, a bird sit on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So he said his eyes
being open,
the sparrows muted warm dung into my eyes. That's ooh.
Okay.
It just came down. Yeah, pooped in his eyes.
Okay, I wonder what that means.
Pooped in his eyes.
What it is? The sparrow muted, warm. It's the warm for me. Warm dung into my eyes, and a whiteness came in my eyes, and I went to the physician, but they helped me not. Moreover, here we go. A Charis did nourish me until I went into Elimas. And my woman Channa did take woman's work to do. And when she had sent them home to the owners, they paid her wages and gave her also besides a kid. And when it was in my house and began to cry, I said unto her, from whence is this kid? Is it not stolen? Is it not stolen? Render it to the owners, for it is against the Torah to eat anything that is stolen. But she replied upon me, it was given for a gift more than the wages. Howbeit I did not believe her, but bade her render it to the owners. And I was abashed at her. But she replied upon me, where are your alms and your righteous deeds? Behold, you and all your works are known.
She tried to do an honest day work. They give her something, and he accusing her. Dude.
Yes. Well, he can't see. At this point, he's blind.
Yeah.
What warm? Yeah. Never mind.
Look, you was blind. She went to work so y'all could eat. Not eat.
And I got something for your deeds that you normally do, that you are known to do.
They're known, so somebody hired me and they gave me more than whatever I did was worth because they know you.
Yep. Chapter 3. Y'all bring y'all thoughts because this is the first time. Auntie Linda, you can definitely bring it. Yada, you can bring it. Because I know nothing about Tobit, okay? All right. Chapter 3. Then I, being grieved, did weep, and in my sorrow prayed, saying, O Yahuwah, you are just, and all your works and all your ways are mercy and truth. And you judge truly and justly forever. Remember me and look on me. Punish me not for my sins and ignorance and the sins of my fathers who have sinned before you. For they obeyed not your commandments, wherefore you have delivered us for a spoil, and unto captivity, and unto death, and for a proverb of reproach to all the nations among whom we are dispersed. And now your judgments are many and true. Deal with me according to my sins and my fathers, because we have not kept your commandments, neither have we walked in truth before you. Now therefore deal with me as seems best unto you, and command my ruach to be taken from me, that I may be dissolved and become earth, for it is profitable for me to die rather than to live, because I have heard false reproaches and have much sorrow. Command therefore that I may now be delivered out of this distress, and go into the everlasting place. Turn not your face away from me. Wow.
Yeah. So he's praying for the nation and for himself. He said, we sinned.
And judge me based off of my fathers too.
Yeah. Yeah. We as a nation have sinned against you, not kept your commandments.
Wow. It came to pass the same day that the
Ikbatane,
I'll go with that, a city of Madai, Sarah, the daughter of Ruel, was also reproached by her father's maid, because that she had been married to 7 men. Oh, she was getting it in.
Okay.
Whom Ashmedis, the evil Ruach, had killed before they had lain with her.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah.
I thought she was married to 7 people, but they died.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
They died. So when she got married, she was the person
they
died.
Need to say that.
Yeah, because that
first. Because you know when you back then what marriage was considered. So I'm thinking she just giving it up. you.
She had her 7 husbands.
Right, like the one that you with ain't yours either.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those situations.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. My apologies. All right. Because that she had been married to 7 men whom Asmodeus, the evil Ruach, had killed, because they had laid.
Before they had laid.
Before they had laid. You're right. With her. Do you not know, said they, that they have strangled your men? You have had already 7 men. Neither were you named after any of them.
Oh, because their marriage was never consummated, because it says she never lay with them. So before, and they do that the first night. So they killed her husbands probably at the wedding, because they were her husbands. So she had to already have been married. Wow. They killed her husband before. Yeah.
Dang. What a tragedy.
That's kind of,
that's
will take its toll on you.
Listen, at this point, you'd be like, I don't want to marry. Verse 9. Wherefore do you beat us for them? If they be dead, go your ways after them. Let us never see you. Let us never see of you either son or daughter.
Oh, wow, they're just kicking her to the curb.
But then it's not her fault.
Right. They said, are you cursed? Like, your husbands keep dying.
Wow.
What's up with that? That's kind of mean.
Yeah, it is. When she heard these things, she was very sorrowful, so that she thought to have strangled herself.
Oh, she was going to kill herself.
Yeah.
See, bullies. They was bullies.
They were. Linda, come on, give us some more scoop. Come on. Set
without telling. They was bullying her. She wanted to kill herself.
That's so sad. And she said, strangled herself. That's what she wanted to do. She thought to have strangled herself. And she said, I am the only daughter of my father. And if I do this, it shall be a reproach unto him. And I shall bring his old age with sorrow unto the grave. Then she prayed towards the window and said, blessed are you, O Yahuwah Elohai, and your holy and glorious name is blessed and honorable forever. Let all your works praise you forever. And now, O Yahuwah, I set my eyes and my face towards you, and say, take me out of the earth, that I may hear no more the reproach. You know, Adonai, that I am pure from all sin with man, and that I never polluted my name, nor the name of my father, in the land of my captivity. I am the only daughter of my father, neither has he any child to be his heir, neither any near kinsman, nor any son of his alive, to whom I may keep myself for a woman. My 7 men are already dead, and why should I live? But if it please not you that I should die, command some regard to be had of me, and pity taken of me, that I hear no more reproach.
So basically, she's the only child.
She's the only child, and they don't have no family members.
My dad. Yeah, she said, I can't do this to my dad.
You don't have no family, no cousins, nothing around. Okay. So the prayers of them both were heard before the majesty of the great Elohim, and Raphael was sent to heal them both. That is to scale away the whiteness of Tobiyahu's eyes, and to give Sarah, the daughter of Reuel, for a woman to Tobiyahu, the son of Tobiyahu. Okay. For the woman to the Tobiyahu, the son of Tobiyahu. So is he named after his daddy?
Because remember said his dad was Tobi. You know what?
Listen, y'all, I'm sorry. This Tobiyahu and Tobi somebody Yahoo. I have to go back and understand what it is I am reading.
Okay, the daughter.
Tobi Yael, the son. See if those that read this book, help me out.
Yeah. Because it's
get in
twice.
Here. Yeah, it said it twice, so I'm a little confused. Is he a junior? Help me understand it. All right, Linda, you got into good in this book. Help me understand it, okay? All right. She like, I don't know. I thought. I can already hear you, Sister Linda. All right. and to bind Asmodeus, the devil, the evil ruach, because she belongs to Tobiyahu by right of inheritance.
Remember how I think it was last Passover we was talking about how you got to get rid of them generational. You got to go back into your generations too, in case you have a generational curse, because it's saying, he's gonna bind Asmodeus the evil because she belongs. Oh, it's a lady because she belongs to Tobiyahu by right.
But the she is the
is she
Sarah. Sarah.
Okay, I thought she was the Asmodeus. I'm like, did she inherit the thing? Because I was thinking generational curse. Okay, but now they're going to give her to Tobiyahu.
Yes.
And they're not going to let Asmodeus kill Tobiyahu.
So they're going to check her.
Because that's what she was supposed to be with.
Yes.
Yes. And that's probably why Tobiyahu was blind. Now he's not anymore.
And that's probably why 7 of her husband passed away.
Because she wasn't supposed to be with them. Yeah. Okay. And they never touched her because you don't belong to them.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. I was intentional.
He is. Even though it hurts and we don't understand, she's going to get the full picture today. Yeah. All right. The self-same time. Thank y'all. Putting that together for me. The self-same time came Tobiyahu home. Okay. It just read different for me. The self-same time came Tobiyahu home and entered into his house. And Sarah, the daughter of Reuel, came down from the upper chamber. Chapter 4. In that day, Tobiyahu remembered the money which he had committed to Gavel in wages of Madai, and said with himself, I have wished for death. Wherefore do I not call for my son Tobiyahu, that I may signify to him of the money before I die? Okay, so this Tobiyahu was the other one, Junior. So the granddaddy is Tobiyael, and then there's a Tobiyahu. Seems like a Tobiyahu Senior and a Tobiyahu Junior, because he said then in that day Tobiyahu remembered the money. She said you got it. However, daddy is still blind. So okay, don't tell us that part. No. Okay, listen, you got to tell me that part because I got to understand what I'm reading. Okay. So Tobiyahu is the son. Tobiyahu is the daddy who's blind. Yay or nay? Yeah. So Tobiyahu is the junior. He's the junior. Right. Okay. But the senior is still blind. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Whew. Ma'am, sir. We need some parentheses in this book. Because they're not down here. Oh, yeah. Because you see here? To give Sarah, the daughter of Reuel, for a woman to Tobiyahu, the son of Tobiyahu. Now that makes sense. That's why I kept reading it like, okay, wait a minute. And I went to the first page because the son. The son, right. And then there's the daddy, too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. I know you are tickled pink right now, but it's okay. All right. Verse 3. And when he had called him, he said, my son, when I am dead, bury me, and despise not your mother, but honor her all the days of your life, and do that which shall please her, and grieve her not. Remember, my son, that she saw many dangers for you when you were in her womb, and when she is dead. Bury her by me in one grave. My son, be mindful of Adonai Eloheinu all your days, and let not your will be set to sin, or to transgress his commandments. Do uprightly all your life long, and follow not the ways of the unrighteousness. For if you deal truly, your doing shall prosperously succeed to you, and to all them that live justly. Give alms of your substance, and when you give alms, let not your eye be envious, neither turn your face from any poor, and the face of Elohim shall not be turned away from you. If you have abundance, give alms accordingly. If you have but a little, be not afraid to give according to that little.
I like that verse.
Me too.
Because too many
Wow.
people
Yeah.
compare themselves
Yes.
and think just because somebody did something more makes them more righteous, and it just don't.
It
It
don't.
just don't work like that.
No.
It
And then
don't
he
work
said,
like
even
that.
if you have a little, give
Yeah.
what you have. Give
Mhm.
what you can.
Give
out of
half a
that little.
sandwich to the brother next to you
Yeah,
who ain't got no sandwich.
And you know what it's doing? It's putting the right perspective of your sibling back in place.
Yes.
Of the people.
Mhm.
Because now you treat them like a brother. Because you
Yeah.
wouldn't let your own brother
Right.
be hungry.
Right.
You're going to
Right.
give them something.
Mhm.
You know, you wouldn't
Yep.
let your own brother be broke if you have something
Right.
to give.
Because
So-
y'all saying what you have is no excuse
Mhm.
to not give.
Absolutely.
Because that means you don't trust me to provide for you.
Absolutely.
You got a bowl of rice, let them have half.
Absolutely.
And half the gravy.
Absolutely. Chew slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Drink some water after, it'll swell. Them names will do it. Absolutely, girl. Them names is coming for me. All right. Where am I?
9.
Verse 9. For you lay up a good treasure for yourself against the days of necessity. And this is also building up treasures in heaven.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I can totally see that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because that alms do deliver from death, and suffers not to come into darkness. For alms is a good gift unto all that give it in the sight of Elohim. Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a woman of the seed of your fathers, and take not a strange woman to be your woman, which is not of your father's tribe. For we are the children of the prophets, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they all married women of their own kindred, and were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land. Wow. Now, therefore, my son, love your brethren, and despise not in your heart your brethren, the sons and daughters of your people. I'm not taking a woman of them, in not taking a woman of them. For in pride is destruction and much trouble, and in lewdness is decay and great want. For lewdness is the mother of famine.
Mm-hmm.
He is talking about Torah. That's all he's doing.
Yep. And we see that going on today. They're trying to push women from other nations and men from other nations on us. And as they do it, we become more and more disobedient.
Absolutely.
We don't bring them to Yahuwah. We let them carry us away.
Absolutely.
Who you telling?
And they ain't supposed to be nowhere there.
They ain't
and then they got to
there.
say, well, love, that's what this whole, love is love.
It wasn't love in 1960.
Come on.
I'm just saying, 1970,
you was getting
80.
whole lynched, okay?
Okay.
Catch a white woman in your arms.
Matter of fact,
catch a
it was
black
against
man.
the law.
Absolutely. You went to jail. If you made it to jail.
Exactly. If they didn't hang you first.
If they didn't.
They didn't want us in the school. They didn't want. Now all of a sudden we cool.
Absolutely.
Nah, dude.
And disguise as love is love.
No,
you're
love
not
is
supposed to do that.
God don't love us.
Yeah,
God don't love us. Y'all. And I was looking at something somebody sent around on Facebook. You know, all these women and men that they're trying, these black women they're trying to put in high places. We go there. They got all married to white men.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah. Yep, all of them. All of them. What's her name that was been recently? That was a judge.
Yeah, the judge.
White man.
I was like, she got a white house?
Sure did.
And if they ever started off with a black spouse or equal spouse, whatever, then it's always changed. Like,
yep.
It's always a divorce.
Always.
The next one they marry is
white.
Yep. Mm-hmm. No shade. I mean, truth is truth.
Truth is truth. You see what the what's her name? The VP. What's her name? Kamala.
Oh yeah,
Jewish.
Yeah.
She was us till she won.
Yeah. And now she
Asian.
Asian American.
Still got y'all
white man.
Got rocking Converse and pearls. Ashkenazi Jew. Showed it. Yeah. But they knew this, and they was like, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Our fathers didn't. Your
don't
forefathers
despise
didn't do
your own people.
And they despising us daily. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Verse 14. Let not the wages of any man which has wrought for you tarry with you, but give him it out of hand. For if you serve Elohim, he will also repay you. Be circumspect, my son, in all things you do, and be wise in all your conversations.
If you owe somebody some money, pay them.
Pay them back. Be careful in everything that you do. Just be careful in your conversation.
Don't be trying to be slick, because that's one of the things Trump was doing. He would hire minority contractors. They ain't got paid to this day.
No,
it all came out in the campaign. Nobody paid attention. Everybody's too busy paying attention to Trump saying all kind of crazy things in these. I'm just gonna say Latin American, because I kind of don't really know if they was Mexican or whatever. But they were saying, wait, we did jobs for him. He still ain't paid us.
Wow. All right.
So I'm on 15. I think we're on 15.
Yeah, verse 15. Do that to no man which you hate. Drink not wine to make you drunken. Neither let drunkenness go with you in your journey. Give of your bread to the hungry, and of your garments to them that are naked. And according to your abundance give alms, and let not your eyes be envious when you give alms. You know what I thought about with your garments to them? Two things. I thought of your righteousness, clothing with your righteousness. Don't you know how you can taint somebody by the thing, how you one way they see you?
Yeah.
And then the next one you buck wild, like, who is this? And you didn't tainted that witness.
Yep.
Like clothing, like I'm sorry, you the same.
Cover them.
Cover them with your righteousness if they're naked.
And don't miss the one we just read. Don't get drunk with your enemy, dummy. Y'all know getting drunk is a true serum.
It is. I told y'all at them 4 parties that I used to go to. I used to go to the very ones that I knew, that I suspected that didn't like me, and I used to ask them, like, you don't like me. They sure would tell me. I sure don't. You think you this and this and that. They would tell me everything, and I'm like, all right. That Monday, it was on the cracking.
Yeah, don't get drunk with your enemies.
Because I knew how to maneuver. I knew you don't like me now.
Because some of them gonna get you drunk just to find out some stuff.
Yep, absolutely. I witnessed that. I've done that. Musk said, you will own who Musk, you mean Elon Musk? Said you will own nothing and be happy. Who is Musk? It must be
somebody.
It must be a typo. Because I don't know who that is. That was Linda. She said Musk said who?
Oh, she was saying something else. You own nothing. Oh, okay.
60. All right. Give of your bread to the hungry, and of your garments to them that are naked.
You did that.
Okay.
17.
17, I'm sorry. Pour out your bread on the barrier of the just, but give nothing to the wicked. Ask counsel of all that are wise, and despise not any counsel that is profitable. Nope.
Just a second.
And despise not any counsel that is profitable.
You read it very well.
Okay.
I'm talking about 17.
She said,
I need to understand 17.
Oh, pour out your bread on the barrier of the just, but give nothing to the. What you need to understand? Don't give wicked people stuff.
So, like, is that like? Oh, Elon Musk. Oh, thank you.
Oh, is that something he said?
Oh, she said you will own. He said that you will own nothing and be happy.
Okay, we're gonna need you to write that right.
Listen, that's why I said it must be a typo.
Yeah.
See what I did? When it says pour out your bread on the burial of the just.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Pour out your bread on the burial.
But give nothing to the wicked.
Maybe we'll find out later.
Yeah, but I think because it's saying pour out or get, maybe it just means gifts to righteous causes.
Okay.
Like, you know how, because you're given, like if you know there's, I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to think of a.
Do you guys know what this verse means too? If you have any thoughts?
Like, I used to get to Doctors Without Borders until I found out they was giving us vaccine. Give my money.
Oh,
you're not getting no more. That's wicked.
Okay.
I'm not. I'll cry about the little dogs on TV if you want to.
Oh.
Y'all not getting my money. No.
Okay.
No. But if somebody truly needs it, that's just then pour it out.
Pour out your bread to the righteous. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The burial, but it said the burial.
Like, be careful.
Yeah, the
where
burial
you.
tripped me out. Now I'm thinking about it. I was like, what do you mean the burial?
The burial part.
Yeah, the burial does.
Okay,
but you know they say stuff in strange ways.
Yeah, because this whole book
and plus English words, the Hebrew word may mean something totally different.
Absolutely. Nishan says, "Don't give wicked people nothing." Period.
Yeah, if you know,
if you know they're doing it for wicked,
yeah. If you know they wicked, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Linda says, "Don't laugh at my tech savviness." You right, my bad.
No, we're laughing at your unsavviness.
Right. You're right. Nishan says, "Give to righteous causes only."
Yes. Yes.
All right, verse 19. Bless Yahuwah Elohim always, and desire of him that your ways may be directed, and that all your path and counsel may prosper. May every nation has, for every nation, I don't even know why I said may. For every nation has not counsel, but Yahuwah himself gives all good things, and he humbles whom he will. As he will, now therefore, my son, remember my commandments, neither let them be out of your mind. Neither let them be put out of your mind. And now I signify this to them, that I commit 10 talents to Gavel, the son of Gavri, Yahu, at Rages in Madai. And fear not, my son, that we are made poor, for you have much wealth, if you fear Elohim. Thank you. And Elohim. Thank you.
Elohim.
I couldn't figure that. I was like, come on now, this is not the time. All right. If you fear Elohim and depart from all sin and do that which is pleasing in his sight. Wow. Toviyahu then answered and said, Father, I will do all things which you have commanded me. But how can I receive the money, seeing I know him not? Then he gave him the handwriting and said unto him, Seek you a man which may go with you while I yet live, and I will give him wages, and go and receive the money. Therefore, when he went to seek a man, he found Raphael, that was an angel. But he knew not. And he said unto him, Can you go with me to Rages? And know you those places well? To whom the angel said, I will go with you, and I know the way well, for I have lodged with our brother Gabriel. Then Taviyahu said unto him, Tarry for me, till I tell my father. Then he said unto him, Go and tarry not. So he went in and said to his father, Behold, I have found one which will go with me. Then he said, Call him unto me, that I may know of what tribe he is, and whether he be a trusty man to go with you.
You ain't just leaving here with anybody.
Right. Exactly.
Your daddy got to meet him.
Right. Let me see if he's trustworthy. Let me know if he ain't strange. He ain't weird. He ain't giving off no weird vibes. Out. Yeah. I want no weird vibes around here, okay? All right. Verse 9. So he called him, and he came in, and they saluted one another. Then Toviyahu said unto him, Brother, show me of what tribe and family you are. To whom he said, Do you seek for a tribe or family, or a hired man to go with your son? Come on, angel. Then Toviyahu said unto him, I would know, brother, your kindred and name.
He said, Look, what's your name, dude?
Right.
And if I ask you all that,
right.
Angel, even though you don't know it's an angel. Dude, I don't know you.
Right.
He was like,
What's your name?
Straight up.
What's your mama name? What's your kindred? Where you from? Miss me or what? All of that.
But I'm sorry, but you see, he would know who he is by his name.
Yeah.
That makes it even more clear. If my people who are called by my
name.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you will know who I am by my name. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Verse 11.
Okay. Verse 11. To whom he said, Do you seek for a tribe or family or a hired man to go with your son? Then Tobiyahu said unto him, I would know, brother, your kindred and name. Then he said, I am Azaryahu, the son of Chananyahu the great, and of your brethren. Then Tobiyahu said, you are welcome, brother. Be not now angry with me, because I have inquired to know your tribe and your family. For you are my brother, of an honest and good stock. For I know Chanan Yahu and
Yahunathan,
sons of the great Shema Yahu, as we went together to Jerusalem to worship and offered the firstborn and the tenths of the fruits, and they were not seduced with the error of our brethren. My brother, you are of a good stock.
He's saying, I know your family.
Yeah, and he's like, I got a whole step.
Yeah, they was with me when we left not worshiping Baal and went to the right place.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, I got your background.
But tell me, what wages shall I give you? Will you a drachma a day, and things necessary as to my own son? Yea, moreover, if ye return safe, I will add something to your wages. So they were well pleased. Then said he to Tobiyahu, prepare yourself for the journey, and Elohim send you a good journey. And when his son had prepared all things for the journey, his father said, go with this man, and Elohim, which dwells in the heaven, prosper your journey, and the angel of Elohim keep you company. Maybe he knew that was an angel. Or maybe he was just praying that.
But
yeah, maybe I feel like it wasn't, but the whole time it is an angel.
He did, but it worked together.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, that's
so they went forth both, and the young man's dog with him. But Chenna, his mother, wept and said to Tobiyahu, why have you sent away our son? Is he not going to be here for tomorrow at 6 p.m. to continue to read? That's probably not what she said.
I can tell you what she said. Let's keep reading.
They took Toto.
Oh, man. Well, we know what page we're going to be on. Mm-hmm. Lord says, and the angel of Elohim keep you company. Yeah. That was, so it's kind of hard for me to keep up with the story because it's interchanging. Like Becca, she said, tell it, Becca. Lauren, she said, tell it, Becca.
No.
I know I should, huh?
No.
Linda said, no.
But Channa,
no.
You know I'm going to do that to y'all because y'all will kill me on the scene. Not literally, people.
No, but it's hard to keep up with who's talking with who. So now I realize the father was asking the angel, who are you?
Yeah.
And who's your people?
Yeah.
And he was like, don't get mad at me for asking. I just need to make sure that my son was good.
Because he ain't leaving with you unless I know.
So going back to exactly like before, going a little further back, it seems to me, let me know if I'm wrong, it seems to me that it's the son that's blind.
Well, no, it's the
father.
It's three people. There's a grandfather, a father, and a son. The one in the middle is blind. So but the one going on the journey is not blind.
No.
But the father that's asking the angel, who are you? He's the blind one. So there's a grandfather, there's a father, and there's a son.
No. Okay, sorry.
She said like switching scenes in a movie. Yeah, girl, because it's kind of hard to. Hey, good to see you, Deborah.
Because see, it's in verse 4. Look in
the father name is Tobiyahu.
No. The father who's sending the guy out.
Tobiyahu.
Okay,
They're both named. Both their name is Tobiyahu.
I understand. Mm-hmm. So if Tobiyahu is sending Tobiyahu out, then Tobiyahu, the one who is being sent out, which is the son, not the father Tobiyahu, is blind because he said, "How can I receive the money if I can't?" You know.
No, he don't know what the guy
just don't know what the guy looks like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I missed the chunk.
No, girl, it's like
because he know his daddy can't go because his daddy blind, so he can't see either. He know what he look like, but he can't see him because he's blind right now.
And that's why Dad was like, bring him to me because he's been there before.
Okay.
And he's like, I know. That's why he was telling, I know your people because when we went down there,
they was with me.
Yeah.
Like, they left the Baal worship too, and me, and we went to Jerusalem. Yeah.
Boy, I mean, Auntie Linda, you could have gave me a heads up. You could have gave me a whole backstory too.
She probably don't remember herself.
Right? She probably remember it as we read it.
All right. Tell it, Becca, just wait.
Is that Lauren?
No, that's Linda. She said, tell Becca, just wait. And then the said, Linda. Y'all gonna get in trouble. All right, y'all. Well, I'm glad to get to know Tobit or Tobiyahu. This is very new to me, if you didn't know.
Me too. Yeah, I never read this one either.
So we'll pick up more on tomorrow at 6 p.m. Bye. Bye, family.
Shalom.
Shalom, y'all.